Jai Shri Mataji. Good morning, everyone. Let's all bow down to Shri Mataji, raise our Mother Kundalini and put Bandhan. We'll recite Shri Ganesh Mantra. Let's bring our right hand on the Mother Earth and left hand towards Shri Mataji. Shri Mataji, kindly balance my left channel. Mother, kindly take away all the imbalances, all the negativities of my left channel into the Mother Earth element through my right hand. Shri Mataji, verily you are Shri Ganesha. Mother, kindly establish all the qualities of Shri Ganesha within us. Shri Mataji, please purify and enlighten our Rila Nadi. Let's bring our right hand back on the lap and left hand towards the sky. Shri Mataji, kindly balance my right channel. Shri Mataji, kindly take away all the negativities of my right channel into the sky element. Shri Mataji, you are Shri Hanumana. Kindly establish all the qualities of Shri Hanumana within us. Shri Mataji, please purify and enlighten my Pingla Nadi. We'll bring both our hands back on the lap. Shri Mataji, kindly establish me in the state of balance. Mother, kindly establish me in the state of complete thoughtless awareness. Shri Mataji, please purify and enlighten my Sushumna Nadi. In this meditative state, we will now hear Shri Mataji's speech.
With collective meditation, you get all right. All your problems are solved if you go to the collective meditation regularly. I promise you. But the problem is you won't go, you will write letters to me, you want to meet me. This is not going to help. You may come and trouble me like that or do something like that, but doesn't help. What helps that you help yourself. Next year is going to be a great year for you. In the West now, I was surprised how things are spreading fast. In Russia, the people are so deep, so deep. Once they get realization, they understand the value of realization. They are so humble and so deep, they don't want anything. They have never desired for it. Though they have gone through horrible problems of communism and now this reaction to that. Despite that, all these 5 countries, which I call as real divine countries, because the way they have accepted, they are poor according to the modern standards. But from their heart, they are very, very rich. From their understanding of yoga, they are very, very rich. And their scientists are so well qualified. In every type of thing now, there is one scientist who has come to India and who has discovered a method by which you can see all the chakras and the kundalini and the obstructions and everything. Something he can show you. Well, our scientists are busy opposing me. Little knowledge is very dangerous. They don't want to see what I am doing, how I am doing. They just want to criticize me, also calling intellectuals. Especially in Maharashtra, the intellectuals, I think, are something gone wrong with their heads. They cannot understand surgery. Just beyond them. What has happened to them, I don't know, but they just can't understand surgery. And these Maharashtrians are so busy with their rituals. 4 o'clock in the morning they'll get up, take their baths, do this, then start doing their pujas, this, that. Now somebody got sick. So his wife writes to me, we didn't go to any temple, we didn't do any rituals, still my husband has got sick. Imagine. As if doing by that doing, you are your Sahaja. If you are a real Sahaja, then nothing can happen to you, but you have been just under wrong impression. Whether you go to temple or whether you go to wrong places and do all kinds of rituals, it has never helped you. So first you have to empty yourself. If you are already filled with these ideas, these age-old ideas, and you are still carrying on with them, how can the divine be filled? If there's a pot already full of water or anything, you cannot fill it. So you have to empty each cup. Empty yourself. Empty your mind. It's possible through Sahaja Yoga if you can take your Kundalini beyond Agya. By not reacting. Reaction is the worst thing, because reaction comes through your Agya, as I told you the other day, and it is due to your conditioning or due to your ego. So some people react because of their conditioning, and some people react because of their ego. So, why should you react to it? Why don't you enjoy by not reacting? Just watch, see how beautifully they have made beautiful flowers. Just enjoy it. What is the need? some will find some faults, somebody will say this should not have been there, how did they manage this, all kinds of nonsensical things. The joy of its creation is there, and you should be able to see it, feel it, enjoy it. Then you are a sadhu. Otherwise you are not. If you are a reacting type, you cannot be a sadhu. This is a degree. Sahaja Yoga is, I think there are so many various styles of Sahaja Yogis. Somebody is just minor, somebody little plus, somebody is like that. But the depth of the Sahaja Yogi is to be measured by the way he keeps joyous and happy. Goes on criticizing others, go on getting angry with others. All these things are going on and he thinks he's a Sahaja. In our Divine University, we have no degrees. We don't give you certificates. You are a Sahaja if you have got your realization. If the Kundalini has burst open here, we say, all right, you are a Sahaja. But that Sahaja Yogi may not be a real Sahaja. It only depends when you are joyous and you are anxious to give realizations to others. You want to share your realization. You just don't want to keep it to yourself. If that is not your condition, then you are still not a full Sahaja. You should find out how many people you have given realization. It's very important because next year, as I said, is a very important, very important year. In that year, I would like to see all of you going around and giving realization. While I have seen all these other false gurus who are getting exposed one by one, if you see their attitude, anywhere you meet them. Once I was traveling by plane and there was a lady sitting next to me, she was so hot. So I asked her, what guru you follow? So she told me the name. She said, we are very good, this guru is the best, this and that. Such heat coming from her body. I never said anything, but I was amazed how this lady was proudly talking about her guru, who is such a bad man, and without knowing me, I was just a stranger to her. But Sahaja Yogis don't talk about it. You should talk to your neighbors, you should talk in your circle. Like, we have in India so many customs where we meet people. Like in India, we do Haldi Kumku in Maharashtra. They will never talk to those women who come for Haldi Kumku about Sahaja. They won't even have a photograph. If they want, they can do it. But I don't know what are they frightened about. It's a very good child. You have any dinner, you have any public meeting, anything, they won't talk about Sahaja. It's very surprising. They don't want to talk about Sahaja, that we have got this through Sahaja. So how will Sahaja spread? One has to understand. You all should find out how much responsible you have been for getting into Sahaja. Of course, you are all protected, you are all blessed. Everyone has got whatever they want. Most of them. But how many of them are returning this debt? How many are working to give realization to others? This is a debt on you. But if your attention is haphazard, If your attention is not clear, is not nirmal, then you are involved into all kinds of things, like the tentacles of an octopus. You become like an octopus. You go on getting attached to this, attached to that, attached to that. You have to be a free bird. All these attachments that you have are going to take you nowhere. You should be only attached to Sahaja Yoga and should be conscious that you have known yourself. If you can just understand your value, your level, I can tell you, we can change the whole world. We have such a good heritage in this country. We have such good culture in this country. I have seen the problems of America and other places. We don't have this problem. At least they are not so prevalent. But only the thing that we have to do is to know you are a certain being. Like a tree. When it grows, it knows it's a tree. It knows it has to produce fruits. It has not come up like that. It has not been brought up just like a stick. No. It has to do something. In this world, everything has to do something. But then what about Sahaja Yogis? It's such a rare thing to happen that you have got your realization. So where should we waste our attention? Why should we neglect our meditation? Why? We have to grow. We are different people. We are a different race altogether in this world. We are realized souls. There were hardly any number during the time of Christ, practically nil. And even before that, I was surprised that in China and other places, in one age there used to be one master. While you are so many masters, but you don't want to use your power as a master. Why not the women use it also? I find women are more lethargic than men are in Sahaja Yoga. They should show, I am a woman myself. Single-handed I have done all this work, and why shouldn't you do it? Because it's a tremendous task to transform people all over the world. But it's very easy for you. If I can do it, why can't you do it? But put your complete attention to it, that we are going to work out Sahaja Yoga, not for ourselves, but for the betterment of humanity. We need it very much. Your compassion, your love is all being wasted. If you just think about yourself, your family, what's the use? People do that even before realization. So what is the use of completely getting attached to your families, attached to all other things? You should get attached to the whole world. You belong to the whole world now. You are no more individualistic. No more. Now, as I said, it's a drop has become the ocean. Identify yourself with the ocean. Ocean is the lowest, if you have seen, lowest so much that the 0 point starts from the ocean. Ocean is so humble. It's the lowest point it lives, but all the rivers flow into it. And the ocean does the work of throwing clouds in the sky. And these then burst and become rain, fall into the same ocean. They come back to the same ocean. So those who are humble will attract more surgeons. Those who are kind will attract much more surgeons. So it is important to see that you change your temperament. If you try to show off, nobody is going to be impressed by you. If you think you are something very great, nobody is going to look at you. Be very humble, kind, generous, also very joyous person. Now imagine a Saj Yogi going in a group and telling them, see, my mother is sick, my father is dying, this thing is happening, but I am doing Saj Yoga. So people will say, why do you do Saj Yoga? You go and cry and weep and sit down there. If he is really doing the Saj Yoga, no sickness can come, no trouble can come. It is a fact. Try to understand. With you only these people who are supposed to be there, they will rise. But no use having identification with people who are not surgeons. They may be your relations, they may be anything. No use. Because you are at a different level, they are at a different level. Either try to raise their level or have nothing to do with them. Because they will pull you down. They will not see your light. They have no eyes to see. They have no ear to hear. And they have no feelings of it. If they had seen how you are changed, how your life is changed, they would have gone absolutely headlong into surgery. But if they are not, that's not your job. You shouldn't bother about them. If they come to Saj Yoga, well and good. Otherwise, they are no your relations. In no way they are related to you. How will you relate Saj Yoga to them? How will you explain anything to them? It's going to be impossible to talk to these people. So what I have to tell you today is that our family, which is Saj Yoga, is large, it's spread in 86 countries, and is doing very well. But what we have to say, that you do belong to that ocean, to the great families of Saj Yoga. But it is for you to increase the size of this. You have to talk about it, and you have to change people. This is your responsibility. You are not given Saj Yoga just for nothing. You have to produce greater Saj Yogis, better Saj Yogis, and you yourself meditate. Not only meditate, but also attend all the collective programs as far as possible. I am happy the way you have stayed on and have come here. It has rained, still you are here, and you still are enjoying the divine peace. I again and again bless you from my heart. And I want you to have that Shuddha Ichcha, which is the Kundalini. I want you to have that Shuddha Ichcha, that is the pure desire, not only to become Saj Yogis, but to create more surgeons. That is actually your pure desire. You may not have recognized it, but unless and until you fulfill that desire, you can never be a good surgeon. Is to spread Saj Yoga in every venue, everywhere, with everyone that you can do. And it will spread very well, and so many people can be saved. So many people who are just lost in the Maya of stupidity will be back onto right path. How much good you can going to do for them, you just think. If me alone has brought so many surgeries, why can't you also try and get more surgery? This world needs Surg Yoga. The whole problem, whenever I see newspaper, I think, oh God, if these people were surgeries, there would have been no problem. But I find that still people are roaming about, going round and round. I don't know, as if they have no brains or have no understanding that where is this world going and who is going to save this world. I am not here to tell you what you should do in your private life. But you yourself should know to keep yourself cleansed and beautiful, what you have to do to yourself. Some people are so superficial that it doesn't go into their heads. Surg Yoga just doesn't go into their heads. Very, very superficial. So forget them. I don't think they can be saved. So forget them. They cannot enjoy. They are worried about some nonsensical things always. So with such people you need not. But there are still so many people, at least I feel 80% people who are sick, and you should give them help. This is one thing, is the desire of your mother, that you should now take up Surg Yoga upon yourself and go on telling about this to everyone who comes. I mean, I don't want cheap popularity, but I do want Surg Yogis to be made everywhere.
We'll recite the three Mahamantras.
Shri Kalki साक्षात् श्री आदिशक्ति माता जी, श्री निर्मला देवी नमो नमः। ॐ त्वमेव साक्षात् श्री कल्की साक्षात् श्री सहस्रार स्वामिनी मोक्षप्रदायिनी माता जी, श्री निर्मला देवी नमो नमः।
We thank you, Shri Mataji, for this beautiful collective morning meditation. Let's all bow down to Shri Mataji, raise our Mother Kundalini and put Bandhan. Jai Shri Mataji. There are few announcements. We'll be joining for the collective Havan today evening at 6 p.m. Later on there will be collective performances, fun and games at around 9:30 p.m. on the same channel. Also there will be no morning meditation tomorrow on 1st January 2022. Let's all join together for the morning meditation on the 2nd January. Jai Shri Mataji. Wish you a very happy new year.